Okay, for this one I'm just going to show some basic loading and how far I take the load when I'm brushing trim. So this is going to be a little bit awkward for me to do because I'm going to work smaller and slower, and I'm not in the zone basically, so it's just going to be a little clumsy, I guess, to watch. But more importantly, you're just going to be looking at like the load, how thick it is, and how far I move it. Alright, so we have a small area here. Normally you could work like 18 inches and 18, do like two sections that are roughly 18. Okay, so here, this is pretty heavy. And that's really all the further you want to take that. And that's actually finished right there. I don't have to play with that at all. So these are just gonna, it's kind of like my cutting in videos where you're just making some very strategic passes. And you're just not fooling with the paint. See, that's it. So, you know, what you want to avoid when you're painting MDF or any kind of trim is just letting it dry on you because the paint's too thin. So here we go again. Nice load, laid off. And we'll do one more down here. Nice load. And these brush marks right here, see, I don't have to worry anything about that because this paint will just level itself right off. Alright, so now we have like roughly, I don't know, 4 or 5 sections. You could work this whole 7 feet, you know, top to bottom. And because this is pretty wet, see, nice film there, you're able to just lay this whole thing off one last pass if you want. And see how I'm barely touching the trim? It's just such a light feathering. Alright, so that's pretty much, here I'm just going to wrap this up.